Universes that would defeat Trevor Henderson's waves.
Absolutely not. Everyone you mentioned there gets one-shotted by Trevor Henderson. Maybe except for DC, though. They'll maybe put up a good fight.
Trevor Henderson's universe has all kinds of entities that can cause everything from human deaths to the destruction of the entire planet. Some of these examples would be the Britbors, worms that camouflage themselves in their innocent skin, but underneath they have a deformed face capable of devouring humans without any problems. To all this, we must add the giants, of which there is a section known as Titans of Destruction. Within this group are giants such as the Walkers and the Mist, enormous beings that destroy everything in their path with their simple walk, Finally, there are beings of superior scale such as War Eater, who devours worlds, or Void Spirit, who lives in a dimension of emptiness.
Just watch that everything they said on the Trevor Henderson section will backfire severely on them later.
To begin with, we have the classic Marvel and DC, since their cosmologies are on a higher level than Trevor Henderson's waves, thanks to characters such as the Writer, Lucifer, such as the Writer, or Lucifer, the Presence, the one of Abel, or the Divine Creator.
Alright, scale the Beyonders, scale the Marvel and DC cosmology, scale Lucifer, scale the Presence, and scale the one above all. If you can't scale any of them, then your whole argument is arbitrary.
We also have the Spawn universe, since the Hellspawns are already broken as planetary threats. But if that's not enough, we have God and Satan, who could destroy all of reality, or even the Mother of Creation, who is a supreme being of their cosmology.
You know that reality could also mean an alternate universe, right? So this without context would make God and Satan low multiversal, and for the Mother of all creation scale the creation inverse, or else I'm gonna dismiss this via arbitrary argument again.
Another universe that is powerful enough is the Transformers universe in
Absolutely not. The Transformers cosmology caps at 13th dimensional to 17th dimensional.
IDW, where we have characters like Devoid, Primus, Unicron, or Regenesis Shockwave, who can destroy universes.
So you only got Transformers that universal, and you think that's somehow enough to defeat Trevor Henderson? Okay, I'll be generous enough to not bring the high tier such as the Interdimensional Friends and Cartoon Cat and Death and the Devil. Yes, I'll be including the mid tier such as Siren Head and Long Horse to be generous. They're literally said to be patron saint of certain stuff, which would entail that they're more conceptual or abstract beings, which would literally make them out-of-versal. They also came from the void, which is spaceless and timeless, which would also make them out-of-versal too.
The Arcasonic characters would also be on this list, since they are more or less multiversal threats.
Alright, since you think that they're multiversal and you think that's somehow enough to defeat Trevor Henderson. Alright, let me present my arguments. Also, what counter does anyone in your video have against any of these hacks that I mentioned for Trevor Henderson?
And finally, I would put Dragon Ball A, since it has so many cool things that it could defeat Trevor Henderson's waves.
Specify how strong they are, or I can dismiss this via arbitrary argument again.
But of course, this is my opinion. What do you think?
And okay, here's mine. Trevor Henderson Loki dog walks everyone you mentioned there.
Trevor Henderson's universe has all kinds of entities that can cause everything from human deaths to the destruction of the entire planet, without any problems. To all this, within this group are giants such as the Walkers and the Mist, enormous beings that destroy everything in their path with their simple walk, Finally, there are beings of superior scale such as War Eater, who devours worlds, or Void Spirit, who lives in a dimension of emptiness.
Void Spirit coming from the void, would literally make him out-of-versal. For everything else you said, I could dismiss that via Hitchens razor. And another interesting fact, the Giants, like the Giants from Trevor Henderson has like ripped the whole away universe. Meanwhile, a universe in Trevor Henderson's high hyperversal thus making the Giants high hyperversal.